you one more again. Highly favorite, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my return subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support. I opened up my computer this morning. Yeah, I had to do a self-care day, y'all. It was just, last week was a very long week for me as well as other people. So I just took a break. And then when I opened up my computer this morning and saw almost close to like 20 some, over a little bit, yeah, over 20 some comments this morning. It really touched me. So I'm thank you for all the support you've been giving me. It is truly grateful. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light. And many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up, tell me about your empathic gift and how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are very informative to you, gives you good vibes, or, lift your spirits up in some kind of way that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow impactor going through trying times at the moment and needing confirmation or validation towards life path, even soul purposes, or just needing spiritual guidance, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share in your social media favorites wherever you see fit. And thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is called Manifest, the Deepest Healing, 432 hertz, healing music for the body and soul. Relax, peace, and sleep. And I will go ahead and post that, the link to the meditation and down in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today, let me turn this down just a little bit. I want to be yelling. Um, there it goes. Okay. It's called Twin Flame 101. Heyoka's everyone has a version to a story, but your original always remains the original. It's true. It's just like you have a movie. There is one movie that you seen, and it was just like, it was perfect, it was good, it had a lot of action in it, good actors, great plot, storyline, whatever. And then nowadays it's like they're starting to do remakes of remakes, or sequels, prequels, equals, whatever, and it's just all these different versions of it, and it's just like your life. You can sit up here and tell your struggle or just the journey that you've been on, and everybody's going to have a different perception of you. Everybody has an idea of a different meaning of how they hold you when it comes to you, if they're talking about you. It's just like with different situations with me. I was always that one that was very blunt. Some people will take that as me being rude, or being arrogant. We get that sometimes with us being Heyokas. We always rub somebody the wrong way. But it's just like, I have people that say, she's the itch with the B that they had to go find. She's very rude. She does this, she does that, or, some people say, oh, she's trying to get attention, this and this and that. Some people see me as, being a nutcase just because of the certain things that I speak about. They don't understand. I'm just like, what, as long as I know what my journey is, where I'm trying to, what my message I'm trying to project out about the situations that has occurred in my life, the things that I have been exposed to, the things that it took me a while to heal from, and the things that I overcome. That's my message. Regardless of, when people find out who my dad is, they start acting different. And I'm like, okay, it is what it is. It's still, it's not going to change who I am. But, I've had people find out who my dad was, and they start acting really skittish towards me. So, it is what it is. A lot of people are not going to get the message that you're trying to place out. They're going to get the perception of your message that you're trying to push out. So it's just like I tell people when they find out who my dad is, and I said it's not even about that, even though that's the reason why I started doing YouTube. Um, but it's about the things that has occurred in my life just because of whose daughter I was, the things that I had to see, the things that I've went through, endured, have experienced, but just being able to be blessed to be able to use the things that I have, you know, uh,
went through, be able to help other people. And that's the message that I try to get, no matter what has been said about you, whether or not what has been done to you. Is all about how you see yourself, how you value yourself, how you love yourself. Being through different tragedies, would that make you want to help other people? Would that make you, want to put walls up? You start looking at people in a different way. Do you keep yourself closed off? And it's just like all those different things comes out. You're the original of your story. You're the original author of your paperback or whatever you want to call it, your bestseller or whatever. Does it get the Pulitzer Prize or something like that? And you allow yourself to do that. And that's why, when I started doing this and, very well spoken and stuff like that, I didn't bite my tongue. I never, was scared to say the things that I've endured, the things that I placed myself in, the things that I've seen, my mistakes that I've made, and it's just like I decided to be open like that, because anybody that is up there or, is a public figure, a lot of people don't want to talk about their past. They want to be able to hide that. And it's just like they have some of them reporters to go dipping and diving and just want to find some dirt on somebody, so they can go ahead and push it out so people can have a perceived notion about somebody and the way they see them. But me, it's like that person. I put everything out, towards a certain extent. I put out everything that I endured, the things that I did, the mistakes I've made, the things that I did to survive, just for me to not, nobody's not going to, I talk about my own self. I'm not going to give you, somebody's going to put up their messed up version about me if I already said it myself. You know what I'm saying? So it allowed me to really look at my life and see the things that has surpassed in my life. But I'm very proud of who I am. Nobody has a clean past. There are things that we have all done in our past that we're not proud of. We made stupid mistakes. We did stupid decisions. We placed ourselves in certain situations that you're like, some people be looking at you, are you crazy? I'm like, well, it's like, what? Okay, it is what it is. But when you're allowing yourself to be, that example or whatever, everybody's going to have that line of perception of you. There's a lot of people here that, they're happy for the things that I do, keeping it real, honored when people come to me and, they tell me about the situations they're going through and, where should they go from that. And I had to really think about the things that I've gone through and stuff like that to be able to help somebody. I never, call them out on their shortcomings, be judgmental. Now, I'll tell you the truth. You might not like the truth. I'm not that type of person. I'm not the yes girl. I'm not going to sit up here and say something because this is what you want to hear. But if you want to succeed, and you want to do it, to the best of your abilities, sometimes you have to be able to take that brutal honesty, and it'll be the best thing you ever had. When I was doing my videos, and I've had a blessing of people coming back and tell me, hey, Roslyn, you should do this, or add this to your channel, talk about things like that, this, that, and the third, and I truly appreciate the corrective criticism. And there are certain people that, I rub the wrong way and try to tell me about myself, tell me about my life. And I mean, I thought it was comical. I say everybody has their way of doing things, but it's like when you speak that truth and it's very bold, you tend to trigger a lot of people that are insecure about who they stand for, what they decide to stand for. And I said, that's more of a personal problem, not mine. You know, my my goal here is, people always like, oh, she wants to sit up here and do this about her dad and stuff like that. It's not even about that. This is about the things that I've experienced in my life, to be able to understand, even though who my dad is, who my dad is, but just being able to let there's a lot of people that look at my situation of the things that they have heard me say because they've been with me for a while, and he was like, damn, I don't know what I would have did if I would things that you have dealt with, emotional, mental, spiritual, sexual, all those different things. I said anything those you went through, you're not a subject of that. That when they see you, don't allow somebody to picture you as whatever you've been through, is that person that was over to overcome that. That's who you are. You never what has been placed on your mind, your heart, or whatever, because it's a cruel world out there. Everybody has, their 2 cents in your life, but they don't know the situations you've been in. They don't know the days you had to close doors and just cry your heart out, just because of the things that, can be overwhelming. I feel like, we're all strong, and sometimes it's hard to see that, but you have to allow yourself to really see the situations that's been unfolded into your life, the things you have endured, but yet you're still here. You might not have it all upstairs because of the things you went through, but you're still here. It allowed you to understand it's like you're a warrior in so many shape, forms, or fashion. You you've been chosen to do what you needed to do, but they needed you to go through some trauma for you to be able to understand what your mission was. You know what has been done to you. You know there are certain things that can rub you the wrong way. I'm like that as well. I don't like to hear anybody being bullied. I don't like to hear how somebody has placed them in a certain box, or people can be very cruel out here. And it's just like when you allow yourself to see the things in the world, they have angels walking all around the world, but you always got to keep your lookout for the demons that walk up in your life as well. We all had that dark time in our lives that we don't really speak about. And that's why I'm glad, I used to always wonder about what is people going to see of me if I tell them my truth. Will people still love me the same after they find out who I'm related to, or are they going to be, insecure about a lot of things? And I tell people I'm still the same person. you know Ain't nothing about me changed. It's just that I actually start seeing more. That's the only thing that's changed. I open my life up towards everything that I choose to not see. And it's just like, your road has taught you so much and made you a lot braver, gave you a lot of edge. Even though you probably had that already, but it just added towards that. And you're a beautiful being, and sometimes it's hard to feel that way when you're going through so many different changes in your life or so much sadness. It feels like when you're healing from like two things at one time, it's like 20 of them coming right back after that. But it's just like, you have to understand those storms are temporary. I know it's hard to feel that way when things keep coming at you from all directions, but that's when you have to allow yourself to be patient. you know Allow yourself to build that foundation of strength and power that is growing inside you on the daily. you know uh, Being able to tell your story on how you survived all the things that's been placed on you. It'll allow you to really look at the world in a different place. And at times when we go through these hardships, I mean, you have those things where you can't believe it actually happened. Like, it happened, but sometimes, it seems surreal. There's a lot of times where, I can sit here and go down my memory lane and see how certain things that I used to say, or certain things that I endured as a child. If I was to see myself, like even 15 or 20 years back, I will always tell her, you're going to grow up and be a very beautiful person, strong. Even though you're going through all these things, trust and believe the situations are it's going to matter in somebody's life, not just yours, but it's going to be a lot of people you're going to matter with. Um, they're going to appreciate the things that you have told them, you know. And it's just a lot of times when I go through a lot of things in life, I'm like, damn, there's, I get to that point where, I cry and I cry and I cry, because it just seemed like all the people, like if I'm thinking about family wise, is all passed away, and they're just keeping me company from the spirit world, But then when I came attached to y'all, there are so many people that I feel like are brothers and sisters towards me all over the world, and it's just being able to be in a family. It's just like, this is a channel, but it's more of a reunion to me. It's like we all known each other. We've came into contact before, but just not on this current path, you know. And it's just like reconnection. We have all been, some kind of connection before. But it's just like all these things are going on in life that you can truly appreciate. I know it might not feel that way now, but it's just like when you allow yourself to look at the dark places you were in, and you were drowning in them, but then when you see yourself facing the truth that was not pretty, you're allowing yourself to admit these are certain parts of my life I need to heal from. These things are no longer belonging to me. I mean, it's like you're here for a purpose, and it's not for you to be sitting up here feeling sorry for yourself for the things that has happened. Allowing yourself to feel like a victim towards anything. Even though these things has happened to you, and yes, it's not fair, but you're not a victim of anything. You're going to be that survivor, that soldier that has conquered so many obstacles in your life. The devil plays hard on you because he knows that you're strong. He knows the life the life of light you carry. And, and they try to break that down. They try to wear you out, and it comes, and when it comes in waves. And you know what I'm talking about. There's times you probably done sat in your room and just screamed yourself into your pillow because you didn't want other people to hear you crying. I've been there. I've been there. It was like all last week I have not cried as much as I cried. And I've cried a lot of times, but it's just like in the last few days, it was just like everything I was facing, everything felt harsh. Everything felt bright, you know. But it's just like I got this. I got so many spirits on my back saying, girl, you got this. It's not easy for what you're going through, but you're going to succeed. And you're not going to just succeed. You're going to be aiming for the stars when you do. And it's just like, you don't know, you never know what your life can impact somebody else. When you're going through your problems and your issues and you're able to voice out the things that you have endured in life, you don't know how much you can be somebody else's blessing. Just to know, look at the things that they have went through, look at the things they survived, look at the things they have overcome, and they're still here. And that'll be a good thing that somebody can say about your story of survival. um and it's just like, like I said before, everybody will have a different version of me, and that's fine. Everybody has their opinion. It's fine as well, but this is my life. A lot of people have their little 2 cents in or whatever, but it's just like my message isn't for everybody, but I'm gonna make sure I plant that seed, and watch it grow. You want to have haters out there watching you iron everything, but they don't realize that they're gonna start picking up on all the progress of the process that you're going through. And hell, you might get them notes, and they were like, well, dang, let me go ahead, even though I can't stand them, let me go ahead and start doing them things too, because I want to get up in the world. And you're gonna have people that admire you like that. You're gonna have the haters are your fans in denial. So allow yourself to be read. Allow yourself to know, you never know what your book of your journey is going to help somebody. You're always someone's blessing, even though a lot of times you feel like you're not wanted. you know um, Nobody cares, and you feel alone in the world at times. And I trust me, I understand. Nobody understands your pain, you know but everybody is all has their demons that they're fighting with on different levels. But allow yourself to know you're a soldier, you're a warrior in all type of trades. You're a lot braver than you give yourself credit for. You do matter in the world. There's so many people that are going through so much harshness of pain that there's times that they it's too unbearable the way they just wish they can just end life. And it's that, I mean, I know it hurts when you go through a lot of things. I understand that, you know, but when you allow yourself to really see, you know, the things that you're going through, the things you're enduring, it's not there to make you hard. It's not there for you to want to end your life because you can't deal with the pain. And I know a lot of times you hear, God's not going to put anything on you can't handle. And it's true. It might hurt for that minute or that moment or for a while. But, you have to be able to allow yourself to give yourself that time. Allow yourself to heal where you need to heal at. Where you need to heal. And it's just like you don't know what your story can do with somebody. There's a lot of times that y'all drop these comments, and I tell y'all all the time, y'all be making me feel so soggy. Y'all be making me feel like soggy. I feel soft. It's just the messages y'all leave me. I'll sit up here and get so emotional because there are so many times I used to ask God, why me? Why do I go through so much? Why do I experience so much? And it just seems like when I'm trying to heal from things, it is that pain, that residue of pain is still there. Why? And then when I allow myself to be vocal about, what I'm going through in life, how I choose to look at it, what's my version of, a come up or whatever, and then being able to see how the videos that I placed in y'all's life, man, oh my God, I feel so much love from y'all. And I sit here and cry and I look up at God and say, you know what? Now I know. Now I know. I'm trying not to cry y'all now, but it's a lot of times you don't know the pain you're enduring is not even about you. It's not. It's about the people that you're going to connect with. And a lot of times it makes you feel like this is happening to me. And I say, yes, it is happening to you, but you're going to overcome this. You're going to achieve a lot of things you didn't see it was possible. A lot of times you don't feel like getting out of the bed in the morning. A lot of times you sit here and cry, where you have cried to the point where you can't cry anymore, and it's hard. It's not supposed to be easy. There's things that I go through on a daily basis, but I try to see the positive out of the disturbing, the hatefulness, try to find my blessing within that storm of every day, you know, and then I allow myself to really see you're making an impact in some kind of beautiful way. I don't look at myself as being better than anybody or looking down on anybody. If I'm looking down on anybody, it's to help them lift them up. I'm not looking down at anybody, to be, conceited or arrogant or anything like that, because I feel like we have all had our trials. We have all had our sadness. We have all had bad days. But it is only temporary. It's only up to you how long you're going to allow yourself to be in that bad day. You know, it's like say your kumbayas, cry, scream, cuss it out if you want to, but allow yourself to back up, get back up, dust your knees off, and just say, I'm gonna fight to win another day. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm glad that I do my videos. It doesn't make me feel like it's being forced. you know um it doesn't feel like I get aggravated with it at all, because I really love what I do. I really do, knowing that I can make some sense out of somebody else's chaos that they're consumed with, to be able to know, hey, you're not the only one, and it's not going to always be like that. you know um this thing that you're going through is going to make you so strong, so strong. And then when you see other people struggling and they come up and tell you, I don't know how to make it, I don't know if I can, and just tell them, yes, you will. It just takes a minute. We all got to go through things. You have to go through it to get to it. You really do. And allow yourself to know you're the bestseller of your autobiography, the things you have endured in life, the things that you had to face that was very hard. When we face the truth on the things that we really need to see, that we've run from, that gives you a lot of strength, because you're allowing yourself to see things that was very scary for you. You're allowing yourself to heal where you need to be healed at. Don't be unfair to yourself by trying to get back at the people that place things on you, because they're hurting as well, for them to have to come and tell you, do the things that they had to do to you. So, and just know that, better days are coming. And all the pain and suffering you went through, the doors that were shut, the door's gonna start flying open on you. You didn't even knock on. You didn't even try to touch the knob yet. So, I mean, trust yourself. Just allow yourself to be fair to yourself, and know that you're gonna stay that original. Other people might have a little carbon copy of you or whatever little false version of you, but as long as you know how you value yourself, what originality that you choose to show, that's all that's important. You know, So, but I hope you were able to, get something out of this video. I would love to say much love to Boomer Boy, um, Andreas Mikola Jonas. I hope I said your last name right. I apologize if I didn't. And Grady Mercury. Much love to you. Welcome to the fam. Drop me a line. I would love to hear from y'all. I appreciate the support that y'all been giving me. I send out words of love, and y'all return it back in just the same. And it's very beautiful to me. So thank you so much for that. So, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a line, give me a thumbs up, share. Um, what else? I hope you have a blessed, prosperous week in everything that you do. And I hope whatever you're trying to bring towards your reality comes 100 times more than what you asked for, and it comes so much sooner than you expected it to be. If you really want to get in contact with me, but you don't feel comfortable with dropping a comment here, but you really want to, you need help or whatever, you can always find me on Facebook Messenger, and you can shoot me a text and just let me know, hey, I'm from YouTube, and whatever questions or concerns, please let it be serious. I'm networking and helping you on your spiritual path. I will try my best to, give you the information that you need. If not, I can gladly, point you in a direction for you to be able to get it. So, but yeah, if you send me a friend request, I'm not accepting any friend requests, but uh, I would love to stay connected with you on Messenger. So I hope you have a blessed week. Have, just blessings filled with love and opportunity just to take you to that next level. And I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day. I'm gonna go ahead and do a few more videos, and I will talk to y'all later. Much love. Peace.